everyone. My name is Anna Di Donato. I'm the head of customer success for USmarting. Just very briefly, USmarting is a leading travel demand management platform for destinations, events, and venues. We have a particular product called Travel Assistant, and our technology has the aim to enhance visitor experience by one side, increasing revenues, at the main time by reducing what we call disproportionate carbon footprint created by visitor travel, as you would imagine. The USmarting Travel Assistant, so as I said, our main core product, I will be very delighted to show you in a bit, can be tailored to enable organization to offer content and enhanced wayfinding and curated low carbon door-to-door travel plans. So we kind of pride ourselves for having a product that is at the same time personalized, accessible, and sustainable. I would love to play a very quick video. Sorry about that. Just because we have been part on a couple of projects on EV Assist Plus with Scottish Enterprise, Transport Scotland, but also this is for Scotland. Also in the UK, we went through a similar project called EV Assist, and we were just exploring the reservation side on that as well. But they are very similar, and we have included in one video. So I would like to share that with you. Just a second. Just checking the audio is okay for everyone. Done?
Yep.
Great, thank you.
You help run a destination, and it has to be accessible to the growing number of people who use electric vehicles.
In a recent Transport for West Midlands survey, 95% of people said they are concerned about the availability and accessibility of public charge points. Many electric vehicle users will have to use on-street or workplace parking to charge a vehicle or charge en route.
People who use electric vehicles are a diverse bunch that have very different charging requirements. How can you possibly assure them all that they'll be able to reach you and be able to get back?
The biggest barrier to electric vehicle adoption is range anxiety. Access to charging points is key in sustaining the transition to zero-emission vehicles. Destinations that can manage charge point demand will gain visitors whilst accelerating the roadmap to a carbon-neutral future.
Co-funded by the UK government's Office for Zero-Emission Vehicles, EV Assist by USmarting guides people who use electric vehicles the smart way. Our travel assistant software pulls in real-time information from across the transport network, combining it with individuals' charging needs. Uniquely, it delivers tailored routes via available charge points, taking into account factors which impact or influence the trip. Infrastructure operators gain customers based on real-time demand, maximizing charge point utilization, and electric vehicle users get the best possible deal.
EV Assist is part of a 1.8 billion support package for greater uptake of zero-emission vehicles for greener car journeys. It's an investment that will improve air quality in our towns and cities and support economic growth right across the UK.
So why not give people a cleaner, greener electric vehicle experience they'll love you for? USmarting.
Great, thank you very much for listening to that. I'm just going to continue now. So what we have tried to, of course, to achieve during this couple of projects focusing on accessibility at EV charge point is understanding and resolving somehow this very interconnected relationship between end user, electric vehicle status, and network status. So making sure that the users have a tool that they can look at and have all the information they need prior to their journey to plan their journey. So this tool, of course, is a mixture of transport network data, AI and machine learning, and it forms a series of elements, it all put together in one map tool, which includes informed content and user engagement, data correlation, EV charging demand, energy data forecast, and revenue optimization. Just by going to the next one. So the progress to date, of course, both with EV Assist Plus in partnership with Scottish Enterprise Transport Scotland and our partner GOS Consultancy, who offered the pan-disabled participants who helped us to run the pilot in Scotland, came up with a mapped electric vehicle ecosystem, because at the moment you might have noticed that electric vehicle journey planners do not account for the purpose of the trip, do not often provide hybrid journey options, and ignore specific charging needs and charge time utilization. So it was in our interest to gather user requirements on different workshop sessions made with people coming from all different backgrounds, and the people from the pan-disabled, from these panelists from GOS Consultancy helped us a lot to gather requirements specific for people with any sort of disability, so you don't have anything left out, because when we talk about disability, it's such a wide range that you need to be extremely careful when you create a digital product, that you have included all of them, and even the ones that we have never thought about. We created also accessible mobile web UI, defined and built a working prototype of the EV Assist system, and conducted alpha testing with also more than 250 electric vehicle users in England this time, giving them the opportunity to use and provide feedback on the EV Assist prototype. In addition to the EV Assist, without the plus, I would say, with the EV Assist Plus, which is the project funded in Scotland, we have also given the ability to these users to request assistance. So a request assistant feature, including voice support, caption, BSL, and human assistant, tackling the challenges derived from a charging point position and structure, data share requirements CPOs should consider, because CPOs are also very important sort of active protagonists and characters of this process, and we tend to focus a lot on the user, but not involving also what the CPO can do and what their challenges are also on the other end. These challenges resulting in specific product features to be taken to the next stage of service development. Now, I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to bring you to the core of our product, so you can actually have an idea of what I'm talking about. So, just trying to use this. Can you all see my screen? Again, done. I'm going to hit perfect. Great. So what you can see here, it's our map. Not very different from any other map. I'm sure you are very used to Google Maps, but we are, of course, different. And I would hazard to say also somehow better than them on certain things, especially because we focus on first, last mile and on tailorization, which is specific for each organization. So this is the travel assistant we deployed for the East Lothian website. So you can see here, after obviously different conversation happening with our friend Ryan Robertson, who couldn't be here from East Lothian today, we have collected all different information on specific charge points, and we have also assigned what we call here map markers. So these map markers can be toggled on and off, and they are different. We have what are called journey charge points against destination charge points, but also assisted charge points. You can see here we have put all sorts of information on the accessibility rating, so people know how accessible the the EV charge point is. And by clicking on this one here, they have access to what the accessibility rating is. There are facilities, so they know, they have an idea on it's around them, if there are coffees rather than supermarkets and so on, and the type of charger, so they are prepared what they are, what's going to happen to them. So we can very easily make a journey here from, I would say, Edinburgh. Why not, considering we are in Scotland. Here you get returned an EV Assist journey, as you can see. So you can check here all the different steps as a normal journey planner tool, but there is the extra of being able to request assistance. For support, get a travel plan. My email is here. I send travel plan to myself, and when I'm ready to go, I can access my travel profile. The travel profile has all sorts of information. People can specify specific requirements that they have if they are traveling, for example, with a guide dog, if they require step-free access and it's in continuous development. But for the specific trip I want to take, let's say one of these, I can also request assistance. So I can request assistance by connecting to a live agent. I can request assistance at the charge point of my selection, according to what the journey planner returned to me as an option, confirm assistance request, and they would receive an email with my requirements that I've specified in my travel profile, and that's all in one go. I'm going to go back to my presentation very quickly. Here we go. So next steps, and then I'm going to wrap up. The next phase of the project, so partners executing a large-scale pilot demonstrator with Coventry City Council as well. The service is subsequently being introduced on new SmartThing deployments for Birmingham 22 Commonwealth Games. We are also on their website if you want to have a look, and EV journeys are also included in that, but also the Rugby League World Cup. The extended collaboration includes a consortium interested in collaborating with local councils, regional authorities who can foster test beds, environments, and promote the EV Assist service, public charge point operators interested in EV travel demand and able to facilitate bookings and reservations. And I saw within the list of attendees today, there will be someone of Mirales who we engaged with for the purpose of EV Assist Plus to explore again the reservation side. So giving the ability to the users to reserve a charge point and reduce even more that range of anxiety that affect them a lot and sometimes stop them from taking any journey by EV. And of course, anyone that's interested in how vehicle data integration could be used to improve journey definition.